Well, hello there. My name is TALAN Godfrey, and guess what? I'm gonna put this chair closer to you. Hopefully, you can see it. I am a real gang stalking victim. I'm a real one. Unlike this person, we're going to feature. I'm going to do a video about this. I'm going to do a video about this carbon-based life form. Andre, watch out for these people. I talked to her. I think I messaged this chick before. This person named Jamie Tall, carbon-based life form, who is clearly lying about gang stalking. And I told her, a whole bunch of people tried to tell this person, this carbon-based life form, that gang stalking has nothing to do with spirituality. Gang stalking had nothing to do with religion. Gang stalking had nothing to do with the supernatural. Gang stalking had nothing to do with the paranormal. Okay? Gang stalking had nothing to do with no gosh darn chosen ones. But this carbon-based life form do not care. This person do not care at all. At all. People have been talking about gang stalking. There have been gang stalking campaigns all over the world for over 100 years now. Okay, they did it in the Soviet Union. Lenin and Stalin did it. The Nazis did it. The NKV, what do you call it? The Stasi's did it. Lenin and Stalin. Sorry, what can I speak today? Oh, it could be not witchcraft. It could be not witchcraft. It could be psycho. With type it in. Psycho electronic weapons effects from Popular Mechanics magazine. Right there, from 2018. So way before Jamie Tall decided to get off of meth, people were talking about gang stalking. People were talking about gang stalking. Way before Jamie Tall decided to get off of meth, right? Way before this woman decided to stop doing whatever the F that she was doing on the street, people was talking about gang stalking through a legal and scientific lens. Again, Ted Gunderson. We'll put in Ted Gunderson because I'm going to keep mentioning this man's name. Okay, Ted Gunderson. The gang stalking. This is Ted Gunderson right there. Gang stalking. He was talking about this way before he died, and I think Ted Gunderson died in 2012 or 2014. One of those 2 years. But way before Jamie Tall decided to get off of meth, Ted Gunderson was talking about gang stalking, okay? Let's look at Ted Gunderson's gang stalking affidavit.
People have been asking about meth and gang stalking.
No. Because a whole bunch of gang stalking victims are not on meth. We're not on drugs. We was hit with mind control technology. We're not on drugs. Holy shit. These people, man. I'm gonna get into her video. I'm gonna make a video about this woman. Because she gonna get people in trouble. She's going to get people in trouble. Because she's not talking about gang stalking through a legal and scientific lens. She's not even encouraging you to do counter surveillance against your gang stalkers. Why? Because either she's a gang stalker perp, she's a gang stalking victim that turned perp because she's on mind control technology, or she just wanted these bottom feeders, decided to get cute on TikTok and YouTube talking about something that is not truly known to the public, not yet. But it's about to be known. And she's just trying to get her name out to control a thing called a psychological operation campaign. I'll get into her in a later video, probably next week. Because this shit's annoying. This shit's annoying. Now, let's see if we can find a clip of her talking about some bullcrap. See? Then this is the limited hangout she does.
Is when there is a group of people who follow you around and they use surveillance.
But yet, through this whole gosh darn video, she never tells you to do not gang stalk, but you to do counter surveillance against your gang stalkers. She is one of these people who talk about this gang stalking and spirituality, gang stalking and the chosen one, but she would never say that gang stalking is a crime. Never at once did she mention, just like the other people, just like Terry Joe Jr., she will never say that gang stalking is a crime, and gang stalking is a crime. It is. Oh, let's see if we can find some stuff. Let's see if we can find her video.
A lot of people say that it is pretty high-tech surveillance.
Voice to skull.
Where they can literally transmit thoughts into you. Some people can do that using technology, like I said. Also,
psychoelectronic weapons effects.
Using black magic and witchcraft, which is why it is huge in the meth world.
You see, she doesn't explain how it works. She doesn't explain it. She's going to mention dark magic and witchcraft a few times, and she drops it. Just read the transcript. Just like Terry Joe Jr. and just like who this other idiot that used to talk about gang stalking and the chosen ones. Who's that other idiot? Who is that other one? This one right here.
Your so-called friends you done grew up with in high school.
They all talk about black magic and witchcraft, and they will bring it up and then they drop it like a bad habit. Who's the other one that talked about it? This carbon-based life form right here. There's me right there. One. I don't care what the Bible says. He did the same thing. He would bring up dark magic and witchcraft and then drop it like a bad habit. Why? Because he can't prove it. He will bring up the stuff that other people who talked about gang stalking can actually prove. Okay? All these people are doing a thing called a limited hangout. Gang stalking had nothing to do with no gosh darn black magic, had nothing to do with no witchcraft and demons and stuff like that. It's not. I'm sorry. No, it's not.
Your so-called friends.
See, all we'll do is this chosen one shit.
People have been asking about meth and gang stalking.
I'll get back to Ted Gunderson. Just hold on.
Simplify
there is meth and gang stalking. A whole bunch of gang stalking victims are not on meth and never was on any type of drugs. See, psychological operation campaign. This chick is lying. And by the way, I can prove that this chick is lying, dude. I'll prove it in the next video I'm going to make about her. Okay? Okay. Shit, I don't know what the F you was on when you, I don't know what the F you saw when you was on meth, but I was never on drugs. Didn't even drink alcohol. And like, for medical reasons, I can't even drink. Can't even do drugs. I can't even take aspirin. That's how fucked up my body is. I can't even take aspirin. But yet I experienced gang stalking. It has nothing to do with no drugs and no witchcraft. But so we can find what we'll see. So this is some stupid shit. Here it is.
Have been gang stalked. They are actually chosen by God. So this is like a plan of the enemy.
This is chosen one shit. I will make a video longer exposing the fraud that she is. But I'm going to go back to my channel. Okay. Terry Joe Jr., another one of the chosen one gang stalking frauds. Okay. I want you to watch this video called Terry Joe Jr. and the Indigo Child. Where is it at? Terry Joe Jr. Indigo Child. Blah, 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 blah. Can't find it. Okay. Oh, there it is. Terry Joe Jr. And you see, this Terry Joe Jr. and this chosen one shit. Well, actually, everybody who's talking about the chosen one and mixing it with gang stalking, that is nothing more than an Indigo Child fad. The same stuff that they were doing back in 2005, 2006, 2007, talking about the Indigo Child. Oh, the Indigo Child is a new savior of humanity. Will bring humanity to a new plane of existence. And yet, 2023, and we're still here, and the world still sucks. And it's a whole bunch of more people have died in Ukraine, and from the vaccines. And then you got the border crisis with all those children that's gone missing and all this other stuff. Yeah, these chosen ones, psychological operation campaigns that they're doing on YouTube. Horrible people, man, just horrible people. Okay, this is, Andre, please watch out for these people, man. Watch out for these people. They will never talk about the science of gang stalking, nor the legality of gang stalking, but they will talk a little bit something about gang stalking. Oh, they spying on you. But they will never say gang stalking is a crime. These fake motherfuckers will never say, get your own camera and record the gang stalkers harassing you, so you can prove it to the police that you're being harassed. That's how you can tell people like Terry Joe Jr. and this carbon-based life form, Jamie Tall, is a fraud. They're frauds. That's how you can tell. They never say gang stalking is a crime because they're talking about spirituality, knowing that if you take this woman to court, she can't prove in the court of law because she's going to say it's her.
U.S. State Department officials have recently told reporters that brain attacks do exist in China. U.S. diplomats suffered significant injuries in a series of attacks in 2017 that seemed to target their brains. The symptoms include fatigue, dizziness, hearing loss, balance problems, and trouble concentrating, among others. The National Academy of Sciences found that directed microwave radiation is a likely cause of illnesses among American diplomats in China. 73 Chinese victims of electromagnetic attacks filed complaints to authorities in Beijing in 2017. Mr. Zhong, a member of the anti-brain attack organization, said there were much more victims in China, but the regime ignored their cases and regarded them as mentally ill. Since June of last year, the Chinese regime have allegedly attacked two sisters with electromagnetic waves. Chi Guixia and Chi Guiming live in a shared home in Harbin of China. U.S.-based Irene Wang, daughter of Chi Guixia, says officials allegedly emitted electromagnetic waves towards them at home, hurting their brains.
Members of the National Security Agency drive a car that emanates signals and electromagnetic waves. These signals target my mother and aunt because they practice Falun Gong. They were persecuted before for their faith.
Falun Gong, also known as Falun Dafa, is a spiritual practice in the Buddhist tradition that espouses the core tenets of truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance. The regime has been persecuting Falun Gong practitioners since 1999.
Their heads hurt as if someone is holding their skull. They can't sleep. It's very painful even when they put their heads on pillows. It's very hard for them to fall asleep. They really feel wretched.
The sisters also had difficulty breathing. Once they moved to the homes of their relatives, the predicament stopped right away. But officials continue to follow and monitor the sisters round the clock no matter where they went. Their relatives fell prey to the stalking as well. The sisters had no choice but to move back to avoid creating trouble for their relatives. They reported these incidents to local police, but to no avail.
The Chinese Communist Party persecute people in an invisible manner. I hope that more people will be aware of these attacks one day. If any victims ask for your help, at least you know these incidents did occur.
Reporting by Becky Zhou, NTD News.
Wang Haibang says he's been suffering from what he calls electronic harassment for 12 years. He explained that it all started after he filed a corruption report in 2008. It was against then police chief of the Wuning County Public Security Bureau inside Jiangxi province. Soon after, he described being illegally detained, beaten, intimidated, and framed. Not long after that, he was involved in a car accident, something he says was staged. It left him hospitalized. He explained that since then a device has been used to send information directly to his mind.
They observe my mind with the device and watch my movements. They also use the audio function to send voices to my mind, disturbing me round the clock.
Following his trip to the hospital, he says he began to suffer from the unique harassment. Wang says he believes the local police are behind the electronic harassment. That's because, according to Wang, they talk to him through it using their dialect and accent.
They don't talk about anything else. They only talk about what I'm doing, disturbing me no matter what I do. No matter what, they'll make noise and talk to me.
Wang told us that sometimes he can hear 5 or 6 people talking simultaneously, even up to a dozen. He explained that to him it seems that they take shifts talking, insulting and denouncing him, in an effort to spark his anger and make him talk back. According to him, the technology makes it so that only he can hear the noise. He describes it as a never-ending battle in his mind.
The local officials are too corrupt. They seek to kill you with this torture. They thought I couldn't last 2 years. They never imagined I would make it this long.
But Wang's long-term fatigue has taken a serious toll on his health. Now he suffers from symptoms like headaches, weakened eyesight, and shortness of breath. Despite the symptoms, Wang says that his mental health is intact. In order to prove he's not insane, he underwent 2 MRIs and a CT scan, showing that his brain is still functioning normally. Wang began in Beijing in 2015. It's taken him 4 years to get confirmation about the technology from China's Ministry of Public Security.
The reception staff of the Public Security Ministry said that they indeed have this kind of equipment. It's very expensive. It's available in all police departments at the county level and above. The equipment can monitor your thinking and send voices to your mind and talk to you in your head. That's what they said.
Sorry, Andre. It's just that these people they're going to get you in trouble. They're lying. They're doing a psychological operation campaign, Andre, against what happened to you and me. What happened to you when you were 6-year-old. They're lying, and they're trying to get people like us in trouble, and they're trying to find new victims. No, I will not let them. I will do everything I can for these gang stalkers to be put in jail because they belong in jail. I am so sorry about that, Andre. I love you. I love you, Andre. Hopefully you have a good day. Watch out for these gang stalkers and their chosen one crap. Lying. So here it is. I'm going to mention Ted Gunderson's gang stalking affidavit, and this proves it right there. Okay, she's lying. Jamie Tall is lying to her audience, and I don't have a problem of her lying to her audience. Jamie Tall can make any videos that she wants to, but once she mixes her little kabuki theater videos, talking about the chosen one, and when she mixes that with gang stalking, then that becomes a problem for me, because I protest the gang stalking at the Santa Monica Pier. I'm trying to let people know that gang stalking is real through a lens of law and through a lens of science, so I can get justice for what happened to me and my family, and a whole bunch of people can get justice too. She ain't trying to get no justice. Jamie Tall ain't trying to get justice. Jamie Tall is trying to get cute and trying to get some money off of YouTube and TikTok and shit. She ain't talking about anything real, okay? She's gonna get you in trouble. Because not once did she tell you to get camera, not once did she tell you that gang stalking is a crime, not once did she tells you to buy a master lock door security bar. You need to find ways for these people to not come into your house at night, because you may get raped, depending on who gang stalking you. Okay, here. When women become gang stalkers, you better fucking watch this video, dude. You better watch it. You better watch it.
Men might be more likely to have sexual contact than women. So sometimes they will use women for the more intimate things, like breaking and entering when you're asleep.
And they will. Stockton, San Antonio, Texas. Right there, and they're gonna be breaking into your house. But of course, Jamie ain't gonna talk about shit like that. Of course, Jamie ain't gonna talk. How old is this video? 13 years. This video was posted on YouTube 13 years ago, baby. Boo boo. Way before Jamie decided to get off of meth. Jamie Tall don't know what the fuck she's talking about. I'll make a video about her in depth later.
Then there's her story about the bracelet that went missing, then reappeared. Police, she says, have stopped listening to her. And like Verbeff, she too believes she's been sexually assaulted, although she never filed. Many of these so-called victims of what Hall describes as gang stalking meet up on the internet, finding comfort and information from others who say they too suffer from electronic stalking, mind control, and even rape. Loosely defined, gang stalking is where organized groups...
You know, there's this whole video right here. You know, it never said anything about no damn demon. It didn't say anything about no witchcraft. It didn't say anything about no fucking black magic. Did it, Jamie? No, you lying. 13 years ago, way before you got off of meth. Okay, Ted Gunderson's gang stalking affidavit. Ted Gunderson. Affidavit. Right there. Where's your affidavit? Affidavit. Let's go to the video. Affidavit. Gang stalking. Ted Gunderson. Affidavit. Legal document. Jamie Tall don't know what the F she's talking about, and she gonna get you in trouble. You keep listening to these chosen one people. They don't know the F they talking about. You keep listening to people like her, you gonna get F'd up. Okay, this is something that Jamie Tall is never gonna talk about. She ain't gonna talk about this, but I will. Monarch, the new Phoenix program. And you better watch it, because that talks about gang stalking too. Monarch. See, I'm pretty sure Jamie is part of a psychological operation campaign against real gang stalking victims. They're trying to get you in trouble. They want you to look stupid. They don't want you to gather allies and gather evidence of the people who are gang stalking you, because gang stalking is a crime and these gang stalkers don't want to get caught. Gang stalkers violate U.S. Code 18, sedition, treason, and terrorism. These gang stalkers are violating the RICO Act, racketeering, and organized crime. These people are involved in organized crime. It has nothing to do with spirituality. Let's see, Monarch New Phoenix program. Let's find another video. Let's go to videos. Monarch New Phoenix program. Here, Jamie, this is for you.
The Phoenix program created by the CIA in 1967.
14 years ago. 14, you were talking about elements of this gang stalking. You need to watch Ted Marshall Monarch program. Monarch the New Phoenix program. Okay, he was on that stuff. Okay, he was on it. He was telling the truth. Unlike who? Jamie. Unlike Jamie. And I will make a video totally
The US government doesn't
her.
want you to have this drone. This $99 intelligent drone is disrupting the entire photography industry.
And you disrupting my video.
Blow your mind.
She ain't gonna talk. Did she do a tongue flick? She ain't gonna talk about the truth about gang stalking. Ignore her. Anybody talk about the chosen ones? They're lying to you. They're lying to you. They're doing a limited hangout mixed with a psychological operation campaign. There is no such thing as a chosen one. She lied to her. And the fact that you got your husband. And by the way, Jamie, why did you repost this video? You reposted the same video twice. Why did you get rid of the early version of this video that you posted on your channel? That's kind of weird to me. Why do you keep doing that? Y'all keep doing that. Listen. Y'all keep doing that. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's something else.
Seeking knowledge and trying to gain education in this world of
I'm sorry, your wife lied to you, baby boo boo. Your wife lied to you. And don't worry, I will expose your wife being the liar that she is. Don't worry about it. I will expose your wife because she lied to you, and she not going to get a whole bunch. Your wife doing this chosen one bullcrap is going to get people hurt. She's going to get people killed because that's what they want. And I'll get into it when I truly and properly expose your wife for being the fraud that she is. I don't care if she's a Christian, because she ain't, by the way, because she's doing this chosen one stuff that's not of the Bible at all. But I will prove everything in my next video. I'll probably make it next week. I will expose your wife for the fraud that she is. Don't worry about it. She lied to you, and then she put you in this stupid video. Okay, and then she posted twice. Don't understand why she did that crap. Okay.
So, but it is a spiritual issue. I always tell people, they say, what can I do? I'm being gang stalked. What can I do? Well, first of all, you have to lean into wisdom from God, because you cannot find an earthly solution to a spiritual problem.
Except for gang stalking is not spiritual, and you know that. You know that. Don't worry, I will explain that to you in my next video about you. I need to go protest at the Santa Monica Pier. I need to protest at the Santa Monica Pier, okay? To save people from people like you, and to save people from your handlers or whoever told you to make a video mixing gang stalking with spirituality in this chosen one psychological operation campaign. I got to go save people, okay? Because that's what I do.
And hating on you at the same time.
I ain't hating on you either, but this is what I've been doing. Recording, documenting the gang stalking. Recording and document. That's what I've been doing.
We the chosen ones, baby.
No, we ain't.
They're all gang stalking.
Look at this.
On you at the same.
Been exposing the gang stalking. They messed up my freaking channel. Been exposing the gang stalk. Got suspended from Santa Monica College for doing it. Man, get woman out from my. Oh, sorry, Andre. It's just that these people they're going to get you in trouble. They're lying. They're doing a psychological operation campaign, Andre, against what happened to you and me. What happened to you when you were 6-year-old. They're lying, and they're trying to get people like us in trouble, and they're trying to find new victims. No, I will not let them. I will do everything I can for these gang stalkers to be put in jail, because they belong in jail. I am so sorry about that, Andre. I love you. I love you, Andre. Hopefully you have a good day. Watch out for these gang stalkers and their chosen one crap. Lying.